Hey guys, welcome to my new apartment. Welcome to the Star Trek Girl Returns. So many announcements and things to share with you. Obviously, nearly 3 weeks ago was the convention in Calgary. The day after, I was driving back to Victoria and then I got sick and then I started full-time work. So I've been kind of leaving my YouTube stuff to the side for a second. I apologize that you guys had to wait, but I just needed to get a lot of stuff done first, i.e. move. So as you can tell, I'm in a new place. It probably looks pretty plain from where you can see. I'll give you guys a tour another time because there's a lot left to do as far as unpacking and organizing and losing my mind. I don't even actually have internet until tomorrow. I don't have internet. How am I putting this video up tonight? Well, it'll be filmed and you'll be getting this tomorrow and then you'll have this video today. Yay, it's still today. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the convention. All of the panels were amazing. I had the opportunity afterwards to talk to Gates McFadden a little bit and I wanted to know if she'd seen the latest Star Trek movie. So I asked her about it and as she's replying to me, she said she saw it on a plane, kind of, sort of. She liked the cast and thought it was doing good things for the franchise. But as I'm writing all of this down, my cheap hotel pen just explodes. I don't know how this even works. Like the spring mechanism stopped working, it all stopped working. I pushed down on the pen and right into her tea. So I have shot my pen into Gates McFadden's tea. Fortunately, she is a lover of all things comedy, especially slapstick, so she thought it was as hilarious as I did, although there was that brief momentary panic where it was like, oh my god. The other panels were incredible. If I had to pick a favorite, it would be a very difficult tie between Patrick Stewart and Wil Wheaton, because Patrick Stewart was inspiring and articulate and incredible to listen to. Patrick Stewart, if you're watching this, if you ever watch this, for the love of God, write an autobiography. He spoke of his father and his grandfather and his great-grandfather's participation in the Coal Miners Association and his involvement with the Labour Party. I would just love to know the story of your life as written by you, so please do that because I think you're a fascinating person. Wil Wheaton was the other one. Be kind, be honest, work hard, and be awesome. Between that and don't be a dick, Wil Wheaton, you've got your advice just set up for people. But no, he's such a geek. He is such a geek, just like the rest of us, just like all of us. He's a huge geek. I love him to bits. He is sweet and kind and just does great things for the world and great things for geeks like you and I. It was a pleasure to have you in my hometown, and it was a pleasure to have the entire cast of Next Gen choose Calgary as their reunion point. That's still blown my mind. Also, if you didn't notice, I am now shooting this on my new Canon EOS Rebel T3. That's not me trying to plug it, it's just I'm telling you what it is. I didn't want to buy the camera because of the Avril Lavigne commercials, but I went into the store and explained to them that this was what I needed for convention photography, and they set me up with a wicked camera and a killer lens on top of it. And it also does full 1080p 30 frames per second HD recordings. So that's how I'm delivering this to you now. I really hope it's in focus, because if I shot this whole video out of focus, I'm putting it up either way. Now, in terms of my show, I'm doing some major things, some major changes to the Star Trek Girls show. I guess I better do this the old-fashioned way. Number one, there is going to be a Star Trek section in each episode. I'm going to talk about new things in Star Trek, I'm going to talk about old things in Star Trek, I'm going to talk about issues, society, politics, everything to do with Star Trek, and it's getting its own section in my show. Number two, the second thing in my show, I will be taking Star Trek and tying it into a real-world application, and that real-world application is going to be science. You guys are going to get a dose of science news from me every show. I don't mean to sound insensitive, and for part of this I'm actually quoting Patrick Stewart. There will always be wars, and there will always be disease and famine, but what needs to be making the front page of the news is what's pulling us out of that. So I'm a strong proponent that the front page of the news should be science related. We should be finding out what's going on as far as technological development, because I truly believe that in more ways than one it will save us from war and famine and from disease. I'm integrating science. Let's get nerdy with it. So stay tuned. My shows are going to be a bit longer, a Star Trek section, a science section, and I'm still going to try and keep you laughing the whole time. You guys laugh, right? Like I'm funny? Shit. So thanks again for everything. I look forward to bringing you guys so much over the next couple weeks. Actually, over the whole summer. Live long, prosper. Thank you so much for bringing so much joy into my life. It's through you guys that I get these opportunities, and I am so grateful for it. So thank you, and you guys mean a lot to me. Take care, guys.